May I recommend getting your hair done? I once knew a woman who came into my salon once a week just to get her hair blow dried. While she was an older woman, she was still young and able enough to wash and style her hair at home. But instead, she chose to come to me every Thursday and get pampered. She would pay for an extra long scalp massage and unabashedly moan through the entire thing. She would talk to anyone who was sitting next to her, and they would trade pieces of their lives, telling secrets about their husbands or laughing over pictures of their dogs. She once told me that it was her happy place. A place she could go to relax and feel pampered, but also a place she felt like she could spend time with friends, whether that friend was just passing through her life for only a few minutes, or whether they might be someone she would cherish for a lifetime. Yet her happiness didn't only last while she was in the little paradise of the salon. It followed her right out the door as well. She said she never felt better than after getting her hair done. She could carry herself like a new person back into the world. I get the privilege of seeing people change right before my eyes every day. Not only do I see their appearance change, but I also see something within them change. They smile brighter, they walk differently, they look at themselves in a different light. When someone gets their hair done and they love it, it can change the way they present themselves. It can grant them confidence, empowerment, and a sense of becoming someone new, or maybe finally becoming who they already were. I believe that when you feel good about how you look, it changes how you present yourself. But more than that, it changes how you exist in the world, like a creature coming out of a cocoon. Getting your hair done is not just about vanity. It's not just about curls or colors or layer. It's about identity. Hair is one of the few parts of our appearance that we can control, reshape, and reinvent. In a world where so much feels unpredictable, something as simple as choosing how your hair falls around your face can feel like reclaiming a piece of yourself. Think about it. How many times have people marked a new chapter in their life with their hair? A breakup haircut, a fresh color for a new start, a drastic change after a hard year. We don't just style our hair, we use it to tell stories. We use it to say, I am different now. We use it to say, I made it through. And maybe that sounds dramatic. How can something so small matter so much? But that's exactly the point. It's small, it's accessible, and yet it has the power to shift how someone sees themselves in the mirror. And if you can change how someone can see themselves, you can change everything. Because confidence is not loud. It's not always bold or obvious. Sometimes it's quiet. It's the way someone holds eye contact a second longer, the way they stop second guessing themselves before speaking, the way they walk into a room without shrinking. And sometimes that confidence starts with something as simple as, I like my hair today. But it's not just the hair, it's the space. A salon is one of the few places where strangers become temporary confidants, where conversations start with, what are we doing today, and somehow end with stories about childhood, heartbreak, dreams, and everything in between. It's a space where people are allowed to sit, to pause, to be taken care of, something that doesn't happen nearly enough in everyday life. Where else do people sit still for an hour or more with no expectations except to exist? No deadlines, no responsibilities, just the hum of blow dryers, the smell of products, and the quiet rhythm of someone taking care of you. It's a rare kind of stillness. And in that stillness, something opens up. People talk. People laugh. Sometimes people cry. Sometimes they say things they didn't realize they needed to say. The salon becomes more than a place. It becomes a community. And if that community only lasts for the duration of an appointment, so what? So no, getting your hair done is not just about appearance. It's about transformation. Not only the visible kind, but the invisible kind. The kind that walks out the door a little lighter, a little braver, a little more sure of itself. So may I recommend getting your hair done? Not because you need it, not because you have to change anything about yourself, but because sometimes in the middle of everything else, you deserve an hour where you are taken care of. You deserve to feel confident. You deserve to look in the mirror and recognize yourself, not just as you are, but who you want to be. And maybe, just maybe, you'll walk out feeling like a new person. Or better yet, the same person, just finally seen clearly.